day where all of my recording software just literally fails me like no tomorrow. I really hope you guys will enjoy this video as much as I have hated creating it, because you know, I first recorded this without sound and now my computer keeps on lagging me out, so there is no way that I'm ever going to finish this video. Hopefully this will be the one. Feel my frustration please through the screen right now. My name is Dreamburgers. Welcome to this video on how you can get through the Christmas present heist without too much struggle. Hopefully get you into that top 1000 without you having to put too much effort into it. There are a few things that we want to go over today. First, the build, then we want to look at just all of the rewards that you can acquire from this and the different ways of acquiring rewards. And then we want to talk a bit about some strategies that you can utilize in order to get far without hopefully having to pull out too many hairs while you do it. Let's start with the build here. Basically for the build, all you need is 4 vectors and either some wheels or some hovers. I'm doing the hovers here because I feel like that is a bit more convenient for what you actually want to use it for. You want to be able to get quickly from A to B on this map, and I feel like the best way to doing so is just with the hovers. Now again, wheels can be used, so don't stress it too much. I just want to advise you that I think hovers are better. You might recognize this build from Black Hat's video. This is basically also what he is using in his video, and he got to what, 45 I think, without too much struggle, so that is a good idea to go for. And yeah, besides that, you know, you have some vectors here, you have some stability, you have some recoilless, you have a reinforced and a long range. You don't need the upgraded ones at all. I don't even know why I'm flexing with my fused vectors. I think that was from back when we had the fuse event. Doesn't matter, that's not what we're here to talk about. Besides that, you know, just get a good setup here with 4 vectors. That's really all you need. Yeah, let's move on to the rewards. For the rewards, there are a few different things that we can actually get. Let's see, medals in here first. Special event. The special event allows us to get a total of 2 new banners and a 2 new banner overlay thingy, or logos rather, they choose to call them. This thing and that overlay, which is sort of some cracked ice thingy. Then we have the Scar AB in a special Christmas version, looking very nice. And then finally we have another logo and another banner, and basically this one is just from the Craggers, so you can farm these. You don't have to do it in the Christmas present heist thingy. You can just go for the New Year Fever, which is general 8 versus 8 PvP, where you get Craggers. Pretty simple. If you get to wave 40, Grunge will spawn, and Grunge will give you this if you defeat him. Then finally we have these, which is basically just complete side missions. You should complete these side missions rather easily if you play this game mode a few times, so you shouldn't worry about too much about getting these. They should come automatic. And besides that, we also have a few different challenges that you can complete. Now if you go ahead and do this 19 times in total, and I know that sounds a lot, but it is only to wave 10, so you know, if you just don't quote me on it, you can just go to wave 10 and then leave after what you completed it. You will get a very sexy red paint. I definitely recommending you to go for that, because it just looks really good. So I think it's a very nice bargain if you go pick that up. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have here. Besides that, we also have the rewards for the leaderboard itself. Now, the Candy Cannon Exhaust and the Globe Dog is not something that I can show you guys just yet, because it is not something that we have received on the promos. We will get them as soon as all of this is over and people have gotten their rewards. They don't want us to have it before time. But as you can see, we got to wave 47. We barely tried, to be honest. Like, of course, we sat there and played through it, but it was not with any comms or anything, not with any strategy. We just 4 people randomly put together in a group, and we made it to wave 47 because we all ran these somewhat cheesy builds. But the good thing about these builds is that you can kite around some of the objectives that we will talk about later without ever being focused by them, because you have your weapons very high, so you can hide behind cover and shoot over the cover. But the way that the computer works is that they will always try to target your cabin, so as long as you cannot see your cabin because of the whatever is in the way, you know, if you have something here and you're here and the mob is here and you bam 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 shoot down at him, he doesn't see you, so he tries to go around and you try to go around, and magic happens. You know, he will never get to you. You kill him, nice, good job. As I said, there are a few strategies to how you actually get far in this, because there are a lot of waves that you have to get through. The basic concept of this event is, as you see the truck up here, which is the one that you have to defend, driven by Fireman Henry. I think his name is Fireman Henry. Yeah, Fire Truck Henry, that's his name. But yeah, a few strategies to how you actually complete that. Basically, you spawn in, is it Dead Highway, I think the map is called, in a special Christmas version. There will be a total of 40 waves until Grunge comes, and there will also be waves after that. But you have to defend the truck for as long as possible. You will start with 5 waves in one position. Then the truck will drive to a new position, 5 waves again, and it literally just continues in that loop. 5 waves one place, 5 waves the other place. Each of these 5 waves will spawn in 4 different garages with a, barrier in front, a door, a garage door in front. You'll get 2 of these to open at a time, and then you will have like a random cannon spawn somewhere sometimes. I'll talk more about those later. But basically you can tell where these spawns by the fireworks. After each round or before each round, the fireworks will shoot, and the fireworks shoots with the garage door that will open with mobs inside of it. So that's one easy way of knowing. So just pay attention to that, look out for where they spawn, and you should be quite alright for most of the time. Now, you'll get a lot of different mobs here, and there are some easy mobs, some harder mobs. We'll cover all of the mobs in just a minute. After the 5 waves, the truck will start moving, and while the truck moves, you will be attacked by 3 waves of enemies while it moves from A to B. One at the beginning, one at approximately the middle, and one at the end before you get to the next stop. It's important that you at all times just try to defend the truck, because the longer you can keep it alive, basically the better it is. Now, when you move from A to B, you will also see after wave 8 that you'll have some side missions. These side missions start at wave 8, then you get another one at wave 12, then at 22 and 32. So you have a total of 4 waves of side missions. It's very important that you take these side missions as soon as you can. For example, when you get to wave 10, you'll move from A to B. At the mid of that, you'll encounter one of the side missions if you just go a bit to the right. And if you pick up that side mission, you'll get a gun for the truck. Now, if you don't pick it up, that round is wasted, because at wave 12, you'll get another side mission, and if you didn't complete the previous one, it will just be overridden by the new one, or it'll just stay there, but you won't get 2 there, so you have to complete it whenever you have them. And besides that, you have at the starting point, the side mission for repair will be, and at the point B where you go to after wave 5, a shield mission will be. Now, basically, both the shield and repair are super important to use at the right time. Say that after wave 10, the truck has taken like 5 bits of damage, the repair repairs for 10. So if you're like, it's only taking 5, so I don't want to bother, well, then you wasted that entire repair. So you might as well get it, because things are going to get quite hairy later on. So if you can keep the truck at pretty much 100 HP until wave 40, then you're set for a good round. Even if you can maybe defend the truck without a shield. I actually don't. We haven't tried that yet, but I'm thinking it might be a strategy. If you can defend against Grunge, which is the wave 40 boss, without using the shield, then you will have the shield for wave 45 and onwards, for example, because you don't have to pick up the present where the shield is in once you've killed the mob that holds the side mission. So you can always decide when you want to pick it up. So if you can maybe defend it, that might be a strategy, because things get hairy after wave 45. It is such a struggle. It is really hard. Then that might be a strategy. But all in all, it's just very important for you guys to go ahead and not, go ahead and waste the missions. Also, the weapons, you need everything. What we like to do is just that we like to send out 1 dude who takes the mission. You don't need any more than 1, because as I said, you can always cheese the mission. The way that you cheese the mission is, like I said, just, take your build, go straight out there, and just hide somewhere that the target cannot see you, and just kite him around as much as you now can, and kill the side mission. Pick it up, and also, if you leave it there, you won't get a new side mission, so you have to pick up the present unless you intend to leave it, which you could do after wave 42. Or 32 rather, sorry. For example, what we do is we keep the shield at 32 and we don't pick it up until we get back, and we have to fight Grunge at wave 40. That is a pretty basic strategy, to be honest. It worked out for us, which got us to wave 47 again. We didn't full on try hard mode with laying down a strategy and everything, so I think we could have done even better if we did so. But besides that, there isn't really a lot to say about it. It is maybe to some people a bit of a repetitive game mode. I personally quite like it. I don't think it's repetitive at all. Or yeah, I actually do a bit. But I just think it's really nice to see that the devs actually try these new forms of raids. I know that this is heavily inspired by last year, But I just feel like this game mode is so much better than what we had last year. So I definitely think it's a great job by the devs on this one. And I would personally love to see raids like this, where you have to fight for your resources like this, rather than having to do the same raid 5-10 times in order to get the resources that you need. I would just want to sit there for like 40 minutes, that do my thing. There we go, bam, get a good portion of scrap, get a good portion of plastic, electronics, whatever. You sort of get the memo, I hope. So I think this is really nice. And honestly, you guys might have noticed that we have all of these destructible items. I don't want to start anything, but I honestly think that this might be a spoiler for upcoming stuff, which I find really interesting. Imagine if we actually get maps with destructible environments. That's going to be pretty nice. So hopefully this is a spoiler for upcoming stuff. Yeah, we'll have to see. Nevertheless, this is the ending of the video. So I really hope you could put this to good use. If you can, you better smash that like button, because honestly, this took way too long to do. Way too long to do. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.